So we've been on a little bit of a roll lately. 2 wins in a row, including one of them against a division rival in the Elks. At 3-4, if the Elks and Orbits lose, we're right on par to potentially take the division as soon as this next game against the Redwoods. Also had some pretty good performances, maybe good enough to get a breakout. Ronnie Bell had 2 touchdowns, Cam Jones had 2 sacks, and Lewis did have 2 interceptions, unfortunately. One of them in sim, I believe. No breakouts, unfortunately. The Redwoods, really interesting logo there. 84 overall, so, I mean, not an easy team to beat. But let's take a look at the Players of the Week. No Player of the Week award win for us, unfortunately. But Tua and Johnson with Isaiah Rodgers and Tyler Lockett on the NFC side. Lockett with 11 catches, 178 yards. That is a lot. That is a ton. But let's go take a look at, honestly, the mock draft. I'm kind of curious to see the mock draft more than anything here. Let's see what first pick overall looks like. Right end to the Armadillos. Bulls, the 4th overall team, so the team we just beat last week. Safety at number 4. That is kind of high. Where are we? We're number 10. Timmy Newton, a pass rusher. Is that the same guy we had in the first thing? It was. I guess we're just going to grab Timmy Newton, all right? I'm going to pay attention to this guy because Timmy Newton must be him. Number 1 overall has not changed, though. Jamie Charleston seems to be that dude. Different team, same name. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but 200 likes and we'll do another episode tomorrow. Boom. Don't really know much about Newton, but it does say good to great speed. Excel's a little iffy, but I mean, I'm seeing some okay things here. Seeing some, some things. A pursuit, B tackle. But here's the team. Obviously, we've been getting some really good boosts for the receivers by having Jadarius Lewis play pretty damn well for the most part. Offensive line, I mean, they've had some ups and some downs. Williams is a star dev. I don't know if we knew that or not, but yeah, showing these devs slowly one by one. I would love to see Morant have a breakout, but so far, not so good. Having a pretty good season, just no breakout in sight just yet. Then we move on to the defensive side of the ball, and Jackson, star dev, I think we did know that, but Shelton, do not know. But obviously a lot of guys that are still normal devs, still really low overall, and could use a boost somewhere. But I know Shelton had 1.5 sacks last week, but overall he's not really been that consistent, but maybe this is the boost he needs. His morale's still down, even though he had a really good game. Jackson, hasn't, like I said, been that great. Malone has been basically non-existent, and the cornerbacks have taken a bit of a regression, if you will. Riley Moss and Jones were great last year, and so far there's really not been a great corner on this team, but I think Forbes has been one of the better ones, I suppose. He's been opportunistic at least. We've thankfully been healthy, and the Redwoods have been the same. Has there even been any injuries? I'm looking around. We have injuries. Oh, here's Armadillos. 4 weeks for Powell. Bulls have Kyle Pitts, of course, from the game we played. Jahan Dotson out for 4 weeks. ACL tear, partial ACL tear for Amenahu. Monarchs have one with Brandon Steffens. Hilliard, the rookie, 13 weeks with a fractured elbow. Pioneers have John Johnson with a dislocated hip, which I always thought was like a season ender, no? But for the Redwoods, oh my lord, the battle of mid at quarterback, this is so bad. Great short accuracy for Mac Jones. Throw power is just terrible, though. Okay accuracies in general. Swift, super speedy, 90 overall. Wide receivers, Stephon Diggs is great. Tank Dell's great. Rondale Moore's all right. Gaffney, interesting name. A little bit on the lower overall side. Tight end 1 is Mr. Cole Kmet. Backup tight end is basically a fullback. He's 285, basically a lineman. Excuse me. Left tackle, Wills is all right. Can, not great. Gates, not great. Glasgow, not great. Ben Logan, at least they're going with youth. But yeah, this is not a very good offensive line at all. Liz Campbell, didn't even think he'd still be in the league. Right end, Epinesa is all right. Deron Payne's pretty damn good. I would say that, but he's more of a name. Look at the power move in Blockshed. Blockshed's not bad, but he's not great by any means. Left out, Hassan Reddick, really good. Middle linebacker, Lewicon's great. And they just not have a backup middle linebacker. This must be a 3-4 because they don't have the linebackers for a 4-3. Ward, very good, obviously. Deontay Banks, up-and-coming player, so really good. And then cornerback 3, it's not terrible. Free safety, you know, not bad, but obviously on the older side. And then Kyle Hamilton, amazing strong safety, basically the best in the league when you think of like longevity going forward. But yeah, this is a team that absolutely needs some work. But at the same time, it's the type of team you lose to, right? Weekly strategy, they obviously do not do well. I say obviously, but surprisingly, they do really well in the pass game. But their run game is really bad. I guess we go short because I still don't buy it, and I do want to stop the run. And then attacking them, they say the run. I mean, if I was going to go against them, I'd say run outside, opposite of Hassan. All right, we got a lot of upgrades, so buckle up and maybe leave a like while you're waiting around because there's a lot of upgrades in here. He's 89 catch now, which is really good. His route running's still iffy, but he actually can catch the ball very well, which... You know, I suppose for a 6'7" dude, if you're not going to be very good at something, route running's not the worst thing because you can just use your size. Finesse move 77 now for Mr. Malone. Forbes always going to go at slot. Kind of need a lot of everything for all these corners, so just get the best upgrades going. 2-to-man coverage puts him at 77. Zone coverage is actually kind of lacking now. Weatherford, upgrade for him as well, which... I suppose we'll go past coverage because he's falling behind a little bit there. I know run stopper is kind of decent, but go with the coverage, get the man in the zone. It could be nice to get him to 70 or 60-plus man coverage. Shorter's a tough one because, like I said, I want that release in short route, but I think the best way to get him speed, which is his biggest issue, is deep threat, so that's what we're going to be doing. Gets 3 to deep route, which is great. 1 to medium, 1 to catch in traffic is great, but... I don't really think 78 deep route's going to do much for you when your release isn't that good and your speed is terrible. What else do we have? O-line. Probably doesn't matter. I'll do the O-line on my own. Smoke Monday doesn't play as much as he did last season, but he still does come in, so do an upgrade there. Boom. And I guess the kicker. The rest I'll just do on my own. I mean, you don't really need to see, like... O-line upgrades. Those are pretty boring upgrades. I fall asleep doing the upgrades, so, I mean, it is what it is. Kick power, nothing. Here we are in, I don't even know where the hell we are. I was kidnapped, put a bag over my head, and, you know, here we are playing the Redwoods. Chris Rodriguez, he's been a little inconsistent, but there's no denying his true talent. It's just some weeks we just get no blocks, and that's just how it is, honestly. But this is a Redwoods team that doesn't look good on paper, but they did win 3 games. You don't win 3 games without having some sort of potential somewhere. So I don't know if it's going to be the run game that wakes up this game. Mac Jones maybe is better than we think because they are the 6th ranked passing offense. Apparently they've got some pretty damn good weapons. And then defensively, they've got a couple of players, right? The safeties are really good. They've got some decent corners. And then Hassan Reddick, you know, maybe the corners, maybe the DBs are so good that it really just takes one guy to wreck the game on the D-line. And Hassan Reddick can be that guy. So at the end of the day, might not look great on paper, but they might just have enough complementary pieces to be a good enough team to win games and potentially end our little win streak we have here. We are going to be kicking the ball off first. We're going to see what these Redwoods have for us early on as we try to get to 500 on the season and maybe even potentially go above 500. Maybe steal the division. Who knows? But Mac Jones, take a look, early look at those numbers. I kind of want to see if he is actually better than we thought. And not really. Not really. 11 touchdowns, 2,000 yards, but 8 interceptions. All right, we're looking underneath. They said, throw it short and potentially the run game. And there goes Diggs on the kind of sweep play. And there goes Diggs again, breaking ankles to the 46-yard line, slipping off of everybody. He looked really elusive there. He actually was kind of running like a running back as well. He knows what he's doing. Look at that face, though. He's like, how could you? Pretty good first play. Little trickeration, if you will. And burned is Weatherford. The tight end, Cole Kmet, gets hit from behind by Weatherford, though. I thought maybe there was a chance of a fumble. That's why you never give up. Basically 20 yards per play now. Weatherford blaming someone else, even though it was man coverage. Yes, we have the safety, but, I mean, the safety that's playing deep. Oh my God. It worked out, though. Maybe a little bit of tripping. I mean, just maybe, but we got really lucky there. That would have been one-on-one against the safety, and maybe there would have been something to yell at for Weatherford if that went a little further. Weatherford definitely getting away with a little bit of tripping there. Definitely wasn't intentional. And there goes a rush. No! Shelton And it's going to be a throwaway. For once, I've actually seen a decent decision. Maybe he could have ran it all the way around, but I feel like if he would have ran, the receiver would have, like, reactively, like, held or blocked in the back. So I think that throwaway, saved a field goal even. It would have been backwards 10 yards. Walt James going deep. And that's going to be a throwaway. Got a little bit of pressure again. And this time the coverage does enough. It will be a field goal attempt of 47 yards. Should be almost a gimme, but you never know. Carlson, the kicker, really good, but sometimes you get those question marks. Not going to be this time, though, as they get the first points on the board. They moved down quickly, but then they fizzled out, and the defense bended, but didn't break. That's all we can ask for. And even though Forbes is, a starting cornerback now, still gets the return job, as there's really no player on this team that's, like, invaluable, and we need scores any way we can get them. So at the end of the day, we got to risk a little bit of injury just to have a potential boost in the special teams. There's really no one else better built for that position. Jadarius Lewis really stepped into the scene really nicely, and those 2 interceptions are debatable at best. And speaking of trickeration, holy crap, early on. That's a tough throw, but he hits it on the money. Morant to the 46-22 on the first play. Really do wish we had a little bit of speed at quarterback, though, because this read option is basically useless. But then again, Beatty breaking off a couple of tackles, gets 17 on the handoff. I guess they feel Jadarius is fast enough to actually, worry about him. And we're not going to get that ball off, pressured by, I would assume, Hassan Reddick. Maybe it was a DB blitz. Actually, Kyle Van Noy maybe should have ran it again. Let's go with the short underneaths. And pretty covered, but good try on the throw. Once again, containing that edge. I think it was Van Noy again. Definitely not our best work. I don't know if I should sell out for this just to get a little bit closer for the field goal. Oh, maybe it's not a sellout as Rodriguez reaches, but doesn't get the first down by a yard. Now we have a decision. Maybe back to the read option. I don't know how they covered Kuntz. And barely that they don't. That corner made a crazy play. I just felt like it would be really hard for them to cover that, and I was not wrong. What a block by Beatty. And Rodriguez turns kind of an iffy into a 3-yarder. I'm just surprised that Beatty blocked who he did. He kind of got screwed over by the lineman trying to help. That's a tough throw, and it would have been a touchdown. Open was Kuntz by just enough. Great route, and a great find, just not a good finish with the throw. All right, we got a kind of levels inside look. And they're shorter, but it's behind him. But he holds on and slips it for the first down. What a play. Shorter carried on that one, without a doubt. I don't think Shorter's a bad player. I just think that he overthinks it sometimes when he's trying to catch the ball. And there he is, overthrown. It's pressure, don't get me wrong, but I had to give him enough time to finish that route. Blew an opportunity on that one for sure. Little dump off, and that was dangerous. Latu looked upfield while the DB ran in, or the linebacker. Once again, kind of struggling near the end of the drive, just like them. Kind of want to throw this like that, but I'm going to go with the screen pass, which they're kind of on. But the blocks are pretty good, and Rodriguez trucks him, but doesn't stay in bounds to the 1. What a move. But it's a conversion regardless. What a play. Great blocking for once on a screen. Don't know if we're going to win this, but we'll try. It's from the 1. I think it's smart to give it a go. And wow, what a seal off. That might have been Schmitz. I seen 2 DTs try to move over and get denied, and that was so free. Holy crap. Chris Rodriguez, the blocks were amazing. Obviously, there wasn't really much that he needed to do. I mean, that's the highlight I wanted to see. Literally just him celebrating, not the blocks or anything like that. Bull rush. Oh, nice bull rush. It worked, but didn't have the help. And what a hit. I thought he fumbled there. That ball kind of was, away from his body. But first down. Tank Dell. The great bull rush from Jackson, but the DT kind of failed his job, and he bull rushed right into another block. Oh, what a bad throw. I don't know if it was a bad, communication play, but almost picked by Wilson. But obviously Wilson, expecting that long, drawn-out route, was in position where he needed to be and just not in the right place at the right time. And to the outside. This time he is, though. And it's going to be an over-the-shoulder interception down to the 37-yard line. Taken out by Swift. Beautiful play. A lot of congestion there, and I get Jones was probably trying to anticipate, but there was way too many bodies there to know how everyone was going to react. And this time, Cole Kmet actually covered Connor Wilson. Perfect. Was going to go with the stretch to the right, but we're actually going to just change this to a dive up the middle. The fullback does a pretty good job. Oh my God, Rodriguez is trucking today. 9 yards. He's cooking. And I don't want the guaranteed first down. I want the shot play. Maybe we go to Latu instead for the freebie. Now we're taking it all. Oh my, I did not see him. I cannot lie. I did not see Ward. Great interception. I did not see him. Where did he come from? Did they blend in with the grass there? I genuinely, I literally thought he was wide open. I threw it early even because I thought he was wide open, and I just don't know where he was. Like, why was he there? I mean, it was kind of a bait because that's the reason why I thought he was open. He actually did carry shorter up the field, and it looked like he was going to follow him through, and then he steps up. I probably made the decision right about here, and then, you know, he turned in. So, I mean, it was a good bait at least. At least he wasn't sitting there the whole time, and I just didn't see him. He kind of jumped it. It's unfortunate. Threw a pick right after they threw a pick. Oh, that's a wide open Tank Dell. Good try. And instead of Tank Dell, it was actually Rondale Moore. Short is short. That's all I can tell you. Forbes should be able to press Rondale right into the ground, by the way. The size difference is insane. Let's see it. Or just not at all. And another pick. This is going to be for a touchdown. Mac Jones. Oh, my God. Thank God we didn't celebrate or anything like that because Swift was trying to take it out again. Takes a lot of pride in stopping pick sixes, apparently, because that would have been back-to-back. But Elijah Hicks jumping a flat ball to the flat. I mean, that was pickable for a defensive tackle. That ball was just terrible. I mean, obviously, he had to jump up and get it, but you know what I mean. That ball just floated there. And Mac Jones' throw power on top of the decision-making, costing big time. All right, back out on defense after the pick six. Oh, I got beat there. Cam Jones got really beat. And Cole Kmet with the possession for some reason. Go back to Jackson on the D-line. Bull rush, not going to happen. Club mover is not going to happen. A little behind Cole Kmet, but another first down. Cole Kmet is a tough guy to cover. He's cooking. A little bit of respect there. You see that? You know, tap in the shoulder of Wilson. Wilson just had a pretty good pick against him. Kind of meant nothing, but still an individual win. Walt James and Cam Jones stopping him, but another 10 yards. Carry upfield the hard, though, on Diggs. What a press. Can't get back far enough. Cam Jones. Oh, my Lord. Mac Jones, I mean, had a wide open Diggs and just panicked. Don't get me wrong, it was a long play. But you have your guy wide open. Just hit the damn throw, dude. Try to pinch it, and we're going to meet him, and he's going to lose 1.5 yards. That might be a long field goal attempt. It's going to be a field goal. I don't know if I agree with it. We'll see. Carlson's a great kicker, but this is deep, and I don't know what the wind is like. And he does miss it. He would have had the power, but he shanked it for the most part. It's not quite a shank, but it's pretty off. I don't know if there's like a guide handbook on what's an actual shank, but I would say that would qualify as one. That's a tough one. Yeah, never going to catch that. Just glad that he didn't get destroyed by Aluakon over the middle. Aluakon seems to believe he did destroy him, but he might have got a hit on the ball, but it would have been a much cleaner hit if he never got hit early. That is a wide open Kuntz. Perfect throw to the 33. Second quarter, it is all Bisons. Let's take a look at the yards, though. Yeah, I mean, very similar yards. They're just turning the ball over too much. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but this is a team that I expected to beat. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And that's a really good throw to Shorter, who is not the fastest, but gets to the 8. Beating Ward, I believe, again. He's kind of had Ward's number. I kind of want to take a shot here to Kuntz, but we'll see how they play the running back. Timing ball, and it's perfect. Kuntz wide open. Touchdown Bisons. 21-3. Their defense hasn't been great. Their offense has been worse. Can we put them away in the first half? And Cam Jones, I don't know why I tried to intercept that ball. First down, Tinkdale. Going to go with the power rush off the edge for Jackson, and we're going to get blocked up hard. Swift not going to go down with one tackle ever, but still only 4 for 9 on the game. Bull rush for Shelton, who's actually winning. And oh, what a move. I did not expect him to risk himself like that by going back inside. Bringing the blitz. And go Jackson manually. Let's go with a rip move. Oh, that almost worked. It's going to be short, 4th and 1. I mean, I think you have to go for this. And they completely disagree. And it's a shank. It is a 9-yard punt. I'm pretty sure that was a 9-yard punt. That was a little bit longer than that. Basically the 45 to the other side 36. What a kick, though. Legendary. All right, we've got ourselves a little bit of a blitz. This should be a wide open Beatty, right? Nope. Kuntz, a little overthrown. Brought the pressure smartly, but they didn't really disguise it. We just didn't win our matchup, unfortunately. Well, we kind of won it. The throw just wasn't that great, I suppose. And there goes Hassan off the edge, I imagine. Dale, break, screen. These are so damn hit or miss. Moved them over. And Ronnie Bell! That is a hit! Tried to juke back, didn't get it, but to the 26. Great play. Tried to drag it out by stepping left, and I don't know if it worked, but it's a big play, so I'm not going to complain about it. Oh, what was that? Is that going to be a late hit? Roughing the passer. I mean, it did feel late. I felt like I threw it early enough to avoid a hit, and Calais destroyed us. I mean, that is beyond late. Look at this thing. I mean, the ball has gone right here. He hasn't even made a move yet. And then takes him down, and then probably lands on him, basically. And that's a touchdown overthrown by Jadarius. Come on, Jadarius! Like, this is a game where we haven't really struggled, but we've given up points on the the board is looking a little anemic. Gained about 3 from the run. It looked like we had a chance, but didn't have it. This is almost a Morant or Kuntz play. And, oh my god, where did he come from? That's going to be a fumble. Jadarius reaching out and grabbing the ball back, thankfully. What a play. Did not see him get in there. I was about to throw it inside or run it. Took a step up, and he was just right in our face. The field goal is hit, and it is 24-3 now at half, basically. I mean, headed towards half at least. And that could have been picked, but we missed it by an inch. I don't even know we actually had to cover there. Were we not supposed to go for the running back? Either way, it's a nice little gainer. I mean, they haven't struggled to move the ball around. They've just struggled to move the ball into the end zone. Oh, there's some pretty good blocks. And want to beat Jackson chasing from behind. Jackson thankfully catches him. Jackson had to filtrate through so much bull crap. Finally getting him at the 36 as Swift almost just carried them for a touchdown. Let's move Wilson over the middle. Let's go with Jackson. Oh, actually, we were probably supposed to cover there. Wasn't expecting that. Either way, it works out. I mean, it's a first down, but it could have been worse. Unless it was flipped. I don't think it was him, actually. I think it was the other side that needed to cover, so never mind anyways. Switch me the wrong guy. Swift. Wow, what a move, but it's not going to really gain him much. All right, we got those outsides covered. Kind of looks like an outside push. And it is to the outside. Great hit by Weatherford. This is going to be a gain of 4. 3rd and 3 now. They've really struggled on 3rd downs. We got everyone up. It's going to be a run to the outside, and Swift not going to be able to do it. I get it. He's your best playmaker, but, man, I don't like that decision. We got so many players up to the line of scrimmage, and they still run the ball. You get a first down there, waste the clock, get a touchdown, you kind of give yourself a chance. But now it's 24-6, and we still have a chance to get more points before half. The 6 yards per carry man, about to take a stretch play to the outside. And there's some pretty good blocks in there, and he's just going to try to outrun everyone, gains 11. He's fast. He is fast now. 1st and 10, I mean, I feel like going for a shot play here is not the worst thing. And Kuntz, not the best route running in the world, but he's been pretty damn open today. Just unfortunately one of those classic Bisons overthrows. Latu, get a few. Nice, 7 yards. Great block by Rodriguez. Now we're going to go with the, let's run the ball. Let's see if Beatty can get some blocks. And he does. I'm trying to do too much. Nice stiff arm. It's kind of a running back route. They kind of have this covered pretty well. In trouble and kind of panicked. About to throw to that outside to Ronnie Bell. Didn't really get the time to throw that. The tight end probably got open too. Got a couple of players open. It just ran out of time. It's a long developer. Fullback block. Give us that extra time we've been looking for. And trying to float it over the top. It's a dot. Shorter with a catch to the 27. Beautiful. Clock's running, but I'm not worried. They take 1 step forward, 3 steps back. This play's actually kind of crap. We'll take the size. It's overthrown, unfortunately. Battle between him and Hamilton. Suppose we say we take the size, but it's not by much. It's going to be one of the lowest size mismatches we're going to have most of the season. Morant one-on-one. He's got him. Got him! Got him! Touchdown! Morant. And barring a miracle, I think the Redwoods might be done for. Going with the safety blitz. Kind of where we could have been. Good hit. Pretty big play, though. They can negate our touchdown, but they can't really climb back, you know, in. Cam Jones off the edge, and that will be a throwaway. Shadow effect on Shelton, apparently. Oh, that's a pretty good play. And nice hit. One timeout left. Trying to make something happen before half. At least maybe get a field goal back. Oh, there goes Cam Jones, and blasted! They're going to call a timeout and kick the field goal. That was a hit. I mean, the quarterback looks up, and he gets smoked. Hit him with the rip move. I am shocked that he holds on to this ball. I mean, look at this. How is his shoulder not gone? Look, his shoulder literally disappears. They already missed one field goal, so in theory, this could have been a 12-31 game, which isn't great, but it's a lot better. Let's see if they hit this one, and they will. That will almost take us to halftime. Might as well give Forbes a chance. 31-9, what a halftime score. Get the ball at half as well. Barring some sort of miracle by them, this probably will be a two-game episode for once. As right now it is all Bisons. Obviously, the yards are there, so like I said, I wouldn't put it completely past them to make that comeback, but the points, they're just not scoring. Turnovers, lack of finishing in general, and yeah, we're in a big lead because of it. The Steamers, who do have their first win of the season, do not look like they're going to be getting their second one, as the Elks are winning by 11, basically, at halftime. Looking at the Huskies versus the Aviators. We got the Huskies winning by 10 against the undefeated Aviators, forcing Trevor Lawrence into 3 interceptions. Upset of the century could be happening as we speak. And the Armadillos, a little bit of an upset here, too. 7-3 over the Tigers. Both games, the correlating factor, both quarterbacks throwing a lot of interceptions. 5 interceptions between those two QBs. And both of their expected to win teams losing at halftime. And, of course, losing at halftime are the Redwoods because of interceptions themselves. And obviously with us needing to just kind of kill the clock, we are going to be running the ball inside and defending medium. Carlson with a deep kick. Probably shouldn't be returning the kick, but imagine a kick return touchdown at half while you're already struggling. You know? And it's just, ugh. Going to the stretch to the right. I don't want to get too conservative and just like only run the ball, but we do need to get the clock going. You know, there's a lot of times at half where we're like, we run the ball one time, it fails, and we just forget to run the ball the rest of the game, and the clock just barely moves. And we're lucky that we have that huge lead because we give them a ton of time to get back into it. Going to go back to another run. And nice run lane. There we go. And Rodriguez gets 16. The hard counter back left. Got a lot of blockers on that other side, so this could actually work out. And we kind of had to go in between, and that's Calais Campbell slamming us for 2. All right, got a little conservative, maybe a little too predictable. 3rd and 9, though. Chance to extend this drive, put them in a really bad spot. And we're in trouble. That's going to almost be a sack, maybe even a pick. Ultimately, it will be a punt. I'm a little disappointed in Jadarius Lewis this game. This is a game where, like, momentum's completely on our side. The routes have been pretty damn open for the most part. Nice punch on the ball as we fell through there. And he's just missing too many throws, you know? The yards and the touchdown to pick ratio isn't terrible, but you look at those incompletion, there's a lot of them. Bull rush. And can we get over there with Wilson? We do, and he makes it look too easy. That's got to be game at this rate. Connor, MF, and Wilson. 2 interceptions and a really good seal-off. That is got to be the game. I mean, we're not going to score the touchdown, but that's a big play on freaking first down when they need the stops. 3rd and 8 now. In between, and that one's a little bit tougher of a timing play, but it's still an incompletion. We hit the field goal and is now 1st and 10 for the 18-yard line. The Redwoods trying to do something. Bull rush works. Nice inside route, and Cole Kmet catches it to the 2. Could this be an actual touchdown drive? With the misses from Jadarius Lewis, there is still enough time on the clock to win this game. And can't get in there, but a huge hit by Weatherford. denying them of any touchdown. Volkman over 100 yards. I don't know why you wouldn't just force it to him here at the goal line. It's basically been your only receiving threat. That's a pretty good play. And Mac Jones, sack from the side. Weatherford bringing him down to the 8 now. And, of course, the field goal really doesn't do you a whole lot. You gotta go for this touchdown if you don't get this. And that's going to be picked off as well. Unbelievable. Nick Jones trying to make something happen there, and that is just pathetic. And I don't know why I sim anything. Charvarius Ward. Fourth quarter, 3rd and 7 now. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jadarius Lewis probably deserves another pick on his game because he's played terribly. But it still doesn't make me feel too good. Guy's just not going to make a play? Come on, Malone. Get over there as well. 4th and 7. If they kick this field goal, I would laugh. Bringing the all out, and it causes an overthrow. Unbelievable. How are the crowd not pissed? This will be the last drive we show, no matter if it's a touchdown or not, as the game's pretty much over. But I want to see if they actually can score a touchdown. Cam Jones, I mean, they moved everyone around, trying to trick us. See if they can actually do something. And Cole Kmet, like I said, been their best player. Good tackle, but look at the yards from Mac Jones. 400 yards, it's just, what does it matter? Oh, 70 yards on the field, interception. 6 yards on the field, interception. It doesn't matter how many yards you put up if you're throwing picks like literally every drive. He's stepping up on Cole Kmet here. Trying to bait it out. Oh, I thought he threw it to him. I was like, that's about as free of a pick I'll ever have. Once again, how is the crowd not absolutely pissed just seeing throwaways after throwaways at the goal line? I'd be so mad. To the corner! Could have been picked again! Covering pretty well. It's going to throw it into cover. It's going to be picked again! Unbelievable. Camera angle got all weird. Mac Jones throws 5 picks. And that would be the game. A really ugly game from Jadarius Lewis, but none more ugly than Mac Jones, who had 0 touchdown throws with 5 interceptions. Did have 400 yards, but ultimately, once again, that just doesn't matter. Both coaches basically wearing orange, but that was not a performance from the Redwoods. 34-9, like we said, very good for us. But, man, Jadarius and Jones, terrible. Jadarius was 41% completion percentage. Made Mac Jones look kind of just like an unlucky quarterback, as Jadarius was just missing left and right. Running game was obviously good enough to, do some things on offense as well. And receiving-wise, there really wasn't much to have because we just sucked in the pass game. Shorter was 76. Morant was 61 and a touchdown. Bell had a nice jailbreak, and that was about it. Sacks, had some pressure, but only 2 actual sacks. Interceptions, 2 for Wilson, 2 for Ward, 1 for Jones, 1 for Forbes, 1 for Hicks. Would have loved to see that one of the picks would have been for 6 for Wilson. Hicks had another pick near the goal line. He would have actually had Player of the Week pretty much locked up, but we'll see if we even win one. Daniel Carlson missing a field goal as well, but man, what an ugly one. And speaking of, Connor Wilson with an upgrade, might have some upgrades, going into the weekly strategy and whatnot for next week, but gets himself 1 to zone coverage, which is still pretty mid, but 77 zone coverage. Week 9 is a bye. It doesn't really matter, but if we were going to try to make a trade before the deadline, which I don't think is smart, this would be the time. The Shamrocks are our next opponent, and we're on the road. What a flight. So headed to the bye week. Not going to trade for anyone. I still don't know what direction we're going to be. We're at 4-4. We're actually in top of the division right now. We'll see what happens with the Orbits, but we're at the top of the division. But we could still lose a bunch of games, and our draft pick could be way more valuable than for, whoever we trade for. But we did get a Player of the Week. Could also get a breakout once we actually go into a game that we can actually play, a week we can play a game. But, Coach, you have to be happy to be heading into your bye week in first place. Any special plans for the week off? Stay grinding gets XP, less stamina, though. Self-scouting gives you awareness, but less stamina. And then Team Bond and Retreat gives you morale, but less awareness. I'm all about developing long-term, so I want that XP. And I don't think it's a lot, but it's still something. Let's see what we got. 500 XP, we lose 7 stamina. I mean, XP, baby. That's all I can say. Strategy, you just do strategy things, and that's it. We're definitely going to have some upgrades, but the Shamrocks, we're headed to Dublin, Ireland, to play against the 4-5 Dublin Shamrocks. Of course, no Player of the Week this week, but we're going to take a look at the week before to see who we had And it was Connor Wilson with 2 interceptions and 7 tackles. Caleb Farley did the exact same thing, ironically enough. And then Jalen Hurts and Tua are actually pretty damn similar, too. So just really just a copycat situation. Whereas the next one, not super similar, right? Running back, quarterback, 2 linebackers, but 1 had a pick. Same tackles, basically, though. But here it is. The Shamrocks. Let's see what we can get information-wise against them. Do they have any injuries? The Shammers, no injuries. Also didn't think about it, but no breakouts. Daniel Jones, he's pretty fast. His throw power is iffy, but his accuracy's okay. Pacheco, super speedy. Wide receivers, DJ Moore is great. Shaheed, he's all right. Bateman, got potential. Hyatt's got potential. Tight end, Dawson Knox, potential there as well. Left tackle's okay, but probably about to retire. Left guard is really a right guard. They need to improve that left side. Connor Williams is a great center. Right guard's iffy, and then right tackle is okay. He is a superstar, but lacking in the pass block department. We'll say, though, run block is really good. Maxx Crosby, amazing left end. Von Miller, really good right end, but maybe his last season as a starter. Eric Armstead, solid DT with an 86 power move. Kinlaw, not so great. Uche, is this a 3-4? Middle linebackers. I mean, this is a team. Oh, Joke's pretty good. This is a team that's all over the place. Deron Bland and Adebo, pretty good stuff there. Got a rookie that's decent. Hyde on his last legs. A lot of older players on this team about to retire, but there are still a lot of playmakers, so definitely not going to sleep on this squad, especially since we have a long flight to get there. But let's take a look at the weekly strategy, which is telling us that they do not pass the ball well, so let's try to stop the outside run. And then they are really good on defense. Let's go throw it short. Let's get those upgrades in. Chris Rodriguez, what is his lacking? So spin move and a little bit more change direction wouldn't hurt. So if we can get him like 90+ spin move, we'll probably go to power back. And he gets 1 to juke, 1 to spin. 1 more. 2 more, actually. I'm lying. To get to that mark we just set. Cordell Jackson, 79 overall. A bunch of different upgrades here. 1 to speed. Unfortunately, none to power move, but we'll take a speed. Ronnie Shelton, the defensive tackle. What do we want to do here? Oh! He's superstar. Okay. We drafted a superstar. Not half bad. Obviously, power move. Unfakeable's kind of crap, but as far as his options, I don't know if there really was any. 1 to power move, 1 to strength. We'll take it, I suppose, but yeah, he has literally no options at this point, so we'll have to re-roll him at some point. But nice! A dev up. Ronnie Bell, was it physical we were doing? I think we were just constantly going with physical just to try and get, something good on him. Really short route running and whatnot. Not bad. No route running, unfortunately. O-line, Walt James, Hicks, he actually played pretty well, so we'll upgrade him. 70 overall now. What does zone do? What'd that zone do? Nothing, apparently. Really good pursuit and whatnot, but would have loved to see an actual zone coverage upgrade. Walt James, the field general, playing outside linebacker for us. 70 overall. Pretty damn good upgrade, obviously. He's developing slowly, but he's getting there. And then, there's some quarterbacks in there, but Jadarius Lewis is really the only one that matters. Going to go with strong arm, try to get another throw power. Might have been back-to-back if we do get it. We don't. 2 to medium, which really is, issue is deep accuracy and once again throw power. And then quarterbacks, if something crazy happens with one of these upgrades, you'll see it. But other than that, we're going to head right on in. I would definitely consider that crazy. A +2 to throw power, putting Cunningham at 89. Oh, we've just wasted our good fortune and the RNG. Oh, no. Going to go improviser for Fitzsimmons as well. If we get another throw power, we got to go throw improviser forever. Improviser is just a good upgrade. We gotta definitely roll with that going forward. Here we are in Dublin, Ireland. That's it. That's the worst accent of all time. I'm done. I barely do in a freaking American accent. I don't think that's even a thing either. Jadarius Lewis, not having the best couple of weeks, though. Last week, pretty bad. The week before, not great either. Hopefully, we can get back on track this week, but I gotta say, going up against Maxx Crosby and Von Miller, typically not the type of D-line you get back on track as a quarterback. Of course, the Shamrocks, 4-5, trying to get to 500. We're at 500, trying not to go back under, as we've been up and down, and well, it's maybe finally our time to at least go over 500. Don't know what the rest of the season is going to look like, but we're in a little bit of a stretch here, and I would like it to continue with wins. We will be kicking the ball. We also have like a thing that says well rested, which is kind of ironic because we kind of pushed them to our got XP and -7 stamina or something, so I don't know if we're actually well rested. But here it is, Daniel Jones. Don't know what kind of season he is having. They got some pretty good receivers and a great running back, so you'd expect... Oh my, never mind. I was about to say you'd expect something decent, but no. That is really bad. 5 touchdowns for 12 interceptions. You really wonder why he's still starting. This is definitely one of those end-of-the-season check for tampering type of, business, forcing the coach to lose games for a better draft pick, and we were very patient with Hicks there, and if we weren't, Pacheco's going for a touchdown first play. 9 yards is a lot less than a touchdown. Unless the 9 yards is a touchdown, then it would be the exact same. Obviously not in this case. Pacheco, it's going to be a read option. No, it's not, and Pacheco will get the first down. A little bit less yards this time, though. 2 yards this time. 9 the first time. And yes, 11 total. Good joke, dude. You got him. Way to go. Superstar on the D-line, though. That is something we're going to have to get used to. I like that. And over the middle, trying to help with Cam. A nice hit. Weatherford, usually the guy that lays the boom, but Cam Jones kind of the one that stole it. And it's going to be back-to-back, set of downs, starting off with 9 yards, which definitely helps set up a pretty easy, first down situation. And what a pop! Pacheco is injured. Connor Wilson with the Player of the Week award a week ago, forcing an injury on Pacheco, who is not too happy. That was a hit amongst hits. Let's get everyone up just in case it is a run. Oh, we got stuck on the wrong player. Not that it matters. He's going to go short, and we get a nice hit again. Hicks this time. The safeties are cooking. What are they going to do on 4th and 1? I don't believe you. I just simply don't. I don't need to return the ball. And they will actually punt this thing. Jadarius Lewis, I don't even know if the touchdowns are higher than the picks at this rate. Probably barely. 7-4 is not bad. Pacheco will be back, but he has hip bursitis, which, of course, some people in the medical field call it hip burstus, which is really serious. Zach Kuntz, oh, nice play for 17, but had a chance for even more. Little touch pass action to our most athletic wide receiver. Debatably our most athletic player. And it is going to work out. Oh, it's not going to work out because Rodriguez has vision problems. Surely they have a vision plan, right? Imagine you get, like, dental and, normal health care and whatnot. Like, surely you get vision plan as well in the NFL. If not, well, you've got the money to get one yourself. And there goes Rodriguez. Very patient. Turns it into a nice, 20-yard gain. Beautiful play. Run to the right, going into Mr. Oh, nice blocks. I was about to say Maxx Crosby, but 9 yards gain. Another nice run. All right, let's see what we got. Tight end corner. A little predetermined, can't lie, but Morant was just... He was always going to win that route. Easy first down. Going to go with that play action. That's a pretty tough throw, but it's on the money. Threw it a little floater in there just in case, because Micah Hyde's on the slower side, but you just never know with how smart he is if he's going to see it or not. They're going to challenge us. I feel like this is a really stupid challenge. Not only is it first down, but it also looked, pretty clean to me, unless once again he bobbled it. I don't really see where that's incomplete. The refs don't either, and it will be a first down. They've got inside leverage, but I don't like the run here because it's a blitz. I'm going to force that one in there, and that'll be the first incompletion of the game. Kuntz is there. The size is in his favor. Kind of like an RPO look. Kuntz in the flat. That's a really good throw. Unfortunately, nice fight, though. Not going to get a great block from Latu. That would have been a touchdown, probably, if he did. But, hey, we will take a nice third down setup. It's a long, long drive. Be nice to finish with 7. And maybe shouldn't pump faked. Pump faked to trying to get someone to step, and then they just came with a full-out blitz. We didn't even need to. He was open. We're going to take our points. Nope, we're taking our points. Don't get me wrong. I feel like we could get 2 yards, but 2 yards are not guaranteed. So, no thank you. I will take my points. Also, I'll take my penalty that gives the first down anyways. 3rd and 2, going to come with the midward. Let's actually cover with Wilson. And underneath, a little underthrown. Good try on the, step-up strip, but DJ Moore's got that corralled easily. From the 39-yard line. Bringing some players up. See if we can blow this up with Cam Jones, and we can. Oh, we did not force the hit, but it still will be a loss of 3. Pacheco's back, but likely still feeling the pain as, I mean, they didn't really go anywhere there. Seen a lot of players, you know, break that first tackle. He did not, and he's definitely capable of doing that. And we try to bait that out. He goes to the other side. I mean, that's a freebie for Riley. Doesn't take it. 6 yards gain, I believe. Actually, quite a bit more than that. We're going to be coming with the blitz. I'm not really sure how this would be a run, but maybe. Who do we got to cover? Oh, that guy's wide. I'd imagine him. Yeah, that's a really good tackle. Hamilton, the really low overall backup tight end. I mean, he burned us. Changed direction for old Whitey. Not really there. I could not change the direction for anyone. Could not change of direction. Yep. Pole. Oh, we missed the dive tackle. Did slow him down, but Bateman will get a gain of 21 to the 17-yard line. Dean Jones 6 for 6 so far. How did they end their first drive? I can't remember. It was like a 4th down they should have probably went for, I guess. And, oh no, one-on-one. Getting out there, a huge hit for Wilson, who forced the injury last time. Doesn't this time, and it'll be to the 4. Near the end of the first quarter, and we have a chance, though, to stand them up. They're in a good spot to score something. No run commit because you just never know. And with the help, that'll be a gain of nothing. Good D. 10 seconds left before the second quarter. They're going to hike it before, probably. And they will. And couldn't get there to help. He's going to slip off, but the team will tackle him down to the 1. Good effort. Still have a chance here. Second quarter from the 1-yard line. Flipping Fields, 99 yards. Got to be fun to walk all the way down. I mean, they've run it how many times in a row? I got to run commit this time, I think. Not really even built for this stop. And there's some pretty good hits. We had a piece and didn't make the play. Was there a flag in there? Thought I saw a yellow line. No flag? Damn. We did kind of sell a little bit. We had a chance and just missed. Did slow him down, but obviously with that angle. Where was the play anyways? Was it right there with Forbes? Yeah, I kind of hesitated a little bit. Slowed him down, but a touchdown's a touchdown. It's kind of like a long, drawn-out play. Let's see what we got. And it's kind of like a pick play. Nice juke attempt. Gains 4. 3rd and 6. Go with the screen pass. Another play to the running back. And oh my God. Who is that? Burris just cooked. That's going to be another punt. The other punt, you could definitely say, okay, maybe I should have went for it. This one I can't. 2 yards, once again, not guaranteed. And this would be literal guaranteed points. Thank God the punt's great because we could not get off that edge block on the gunner attempt. But yeah, that one would be a mad L if we didn't get it. And I figure time-wise, if they take a long time to score again, we'll get just enough time to score ourselves. Try to swat, not going to get over there. Nice hit. Shaheed got blasted by Riley. You don't hate to see it. 2nd and 10. A lot of receivers out. And we're over the middle. That's perfect D. Might have had the running back. It's a fumble, but is it going to be legit? Ronnie Shelton on top of that thing, but I think this will be going back to them. Still going to be a great situation for us, but it will not be a turnover. And yeah, I think that left knee was close. Yeah, that left knee's down. I don't really necessarily like cover 4, to be honest, but we're going to do what we can do. Oh, screen. And we're all over that. That's nice. We caused too much congestion, stopping Mekhi Becton from really winning, and the running back got latched in, and we made the stop. Good decision to punt it. Don't want to hear it. Mathis on the return. Are they going to say that he, like, muffed it? I mean, the crowd kind of got crazy, but nothing really happened. And I'd like to run the ball, but, I mean, I don't know if you guys see this, but this is kind of like a blitz. And it's a little overthrown, but Beatty will make that happen. Oh, had a chance. That was Rodriguez. That might have been a juke move for the score. They do have the outside shade, but we'll still see. Rant. Clean enough route for 7. This looks so free to shorter. Am I crazy? Oh, it was crazy. That's a tough one. Oh, somebody's shorter. I really love that sidearm he does. It's so cool. Gives me CJ Stroud vibes for sure. Bell. RPO, and he is wide open. Not even the cleanest play, but he ends up getting so much because Debo was completely burned. Sold on the inside handoff. Which kind of makes sense, you know, setting up the go for. But instead, we just went for it right there. Morant Oh, never mind. It's going to be Kuntz, and I threw that straight line. Touchdown! I didn't lead him or anything because I wanted... Well, I mean, I kind of let him upfield. I didn't want him to go towards the route he was going. I want him straight into that end zone. And Kuntz finally doing something. You know, he's been kind of silent lately. Definitely having a pretty good game today so far, though. Adding a touchdown to the list and a really good throw. That's exactly where I wanted it, too. Great play. 3rd and 9. Chance to get another score before half. And he's going to go for the go route. And we missed the swat. I played it so smart. Was it just a dot? Played it insanely smart. I'm like, you know what? We're outmatched here. Let's swat this. And I guess his arm got hooked. He just doesn't jump. Good old white fellas. We just don't know how to jump. Cam Jones. Oh, I just blew that play. Hicks. Great tackle. Only gains 9 on what could have been so much more. Huge opportunity on that 3rd and 9. Do not get off the field. So now it's their chance to try and regain the lead. And we're on that play action. Not even our job, but we were over there with Cam Jones anyways. I see play action. I just assume if I'm blitzing from the inside, I'm not going to get there. So I just kind of abort a lot of the times. That play, get over there, Wilson. Thought maybe that was a false start. It's kind of close. We're going with the press. DJ Moore could cook, but that's fine. And that is a great route. And wow, all the way down to the 2. Kind of just like let him walk in from the 2. Might have to recover the running back. We'll see if he's going in. We're going for the blitz. And what a job by Carl Brooks. Lose a yard. Would love to see one normal dev guy have a chance at a breakout. Just like one. And we got burned. Oh, what is that throw? About as free as you can get. Hicks in no man's land. And that's exactly where the ball goes. Daniel Jones actually looking really good this game, and then he did a Daniel Jones. I don't know who this is to. A little bit of pressure, but I mean, there's nobody there. Like, almost a penalty by us. Our guy was just like back. That is quite literally, considering where he is, the freest interception of all time. Rodriguez trying to make something happen. Didn't really have any blocks. Two-man warning really doesn't do a whole lot for us one way or the other, so... Should have taken Morant. Got some time to throw, though. And shorter will turn into about 7. That's all right. Morant was, I mean, the throw could have been a little bit tough to hit, so why not? Catch this. Went for the possession. Catches it. Up to the line just in case he did, like, lose it underneath. It's hard to tell sometimes. Hit that. Oh, it's behind him. Ronnie Bell never going to catch that. Good footwork, but got to hold on. He brought a little bit of heat. What can I say? Morant right in behind that linebacker. Burris is apparently really good, though. Oh, there's nobody on him. Free. Ooh, trying to juke. I like the way he plays. He gives me OBJ vibes. That's who I feel with him. OBJ. People love to hate on Odell, but he's a route runner. Oh, what a dot, and he drops it. Oh, my God, never mind. He's freaking Kadarius Toney. 2nd and 10. That throw was so wicked, too. That's a bad decision. What a catch. Hold on to that, though. Okay. Guess I'll call a timeout since it's apparently a first down. I thought it was going to be short. What the hell is going on that Morant catches that, though? Oh, I double tapped. I went for the pump fake, and it didn't give it to me. What a tackle. Double tap for the pump fake, and it just didn't go. That is pain. Jadarius is playing really well this game, too, and he has an undeserved pick. Double tapped it to try and sell the double move. You want to finish the tackle, guys? Oh, that is such an L. That is not as bad, but it's up there with the goal line Elijah Hicks pick. Oh, he's going for the go route. He's got this. That's a touchdown. DJ Moore cooked. Super late hit on top of it. Well, we have utter confidence in our players, so I'm going to try something with 2 timeouts. See what we got. It's a tough throw. 50-50 ball with a 6'7" tight end who's an X factor. Why not? Last RPO we did like this. Bell was pretty open, so let's see what they're going to do. If not, we'll just hand it off. Damn open again. I mean, I don't know how they're selling on that route, but they are. 11 seconds left. Morant. Let's see what we got. In behind the linebacker, maybe. Yeah, no one really open. Don't fumble. Good recovery by Freeman. But yeah, we're going to let it go to halftime now. Game's all over the place right now. I really don't know what to think. Had opportunities, blew them. They had opportunities, blew them. They're up by 4, but we have ball at half. I think it's just both teams kind of failing to capitalize and, in turn, are just in a close one. Yards, very close too. I mean, there's really not much to say about it. Very similar across the board. Rush game, just not really working. But maybe we'll get to it in the second half. Looking across the league, the Orbits, very important game for us there. And they are losing by 17 to the Blues, getting super limited on their offense. 4 rushes and 2 passes, and that's it. That is literally it. And then, oh my islands, the Black Knights versus the Riverhogs. The Black Knights winning 21-7 at halftime so far. Always interceptions. That's what the big common denominator is. Sentinels versus the Huskies. Very close game, but 21-14. A lot of, similar records across the league for the most part, and some good games on top of it. Pacheco, the first touchdown of the game. Close to stopping him. Don't get it. And then here, Daniel Jones, all the time in the world, throws a perfect one right to DJ Moore. And with those 2 highlights, you would have thought that we had 0 points on the game. Forbes on the return, never mind. Try to run into it, and man, that change of direction was like a Rubik's Cube, like clanking. I don't know what that means, but in my head, I knew what I meant, so you just climb around in there and you'll get your answer. And really good blocking. Try to truck over a guy. We got to get that going, though. We got to get that trucking ability up. I like him as an elusive guy, but really that trucking, he could be a really versatile beast. Oh, my Lord. The cutback, trying to go for it all. Went for the stiff arm. Gained 6 on what could have been a lot less because our guys just forgot who they were supposed to block. Kind of a weird inside handoff look. I don't know if I actually even like it. Yeah, I'm going to go with the short throws. And once again, another cool sidearm. I get that's probably the route that he was supposed to run, but I don't know why he didn't decide to just go with us. It was so free to just run. Maybe it was an option. He just made the wrong call. Got a lot of kind of setup plays here. We'll see what we can do. Oh, wow. There goes a free rush, basically, from Maxx Crosby. Not really a free rush, but he's so good that he basically turned it into a free rush. He's a deadly individual. Are we even covering him over there? Oh, please. Perfect throw. I don't know why they had Maxx Crosby. I don't know if it was manned up, but in coverage against Bell. Maxx Crosby's an athlete, but Bell is a slot wide receiver. That is basically impossible. What a play. Great throw. It was zone coverage, but in general, it just wasn't a good decision, especially after he just had a sack. Oh, crap. Just not seeing these players come in untouched. Well, I keep calling it untouched, but it's not really untouched. But it's damn might as well be. That RPO has been kind of lethal. Oh, and then he fumbles. Oh, shorter, please. First catch of the game for him, I believe, and he fumbles the ball. These opportunities are being blown, man. It's a field goal if we at least, kick the damn thing. Morant tries to dive on it, but it's just not in position for us to win. Like, it wasn't going to be a lot. It was going to be like 10 yards or 5 yards at best, but still better than a turnover. Club over. Oh, what a play by Weatherford, but better hands by Knox. 3 yards gained. Making it look like old Mitty. The old blitz. 1-on-1. Oh, my. Oh, my. Once again, change direction doesn't exist. Great tackle, though, by Carl Brooks. 3rd and 2. That change direction from Connor Wilson is just so noticeable. You just can't stop and turn. It just doesn't work. And he cuts back. And Connor Wilson gets there. 4th and 1. Might have gotten the stop. Maxx Crosby's been kind of relentless. Maybe double team that guy. Oh, wow. That route. What a catch. Route was a little bit deeper than I thought it was. A lot of sit-down type of routes. Try to set up something here on 3rd and 6. And he holds on. Oh, man, it has been good defense. But 4th and 1, I mean, we did kind of set this up to be doable. Did this play work last time? I think we were forced to kind of throw it out to Morant. There we go. That sit-down again is so scary. Morant, almost up to like double-digit catches, I believe. A lot of short stuff, but it's kind of worked. Offense just feels like it's, we're forced to go super shallow. Let's go with this, actually. I mean, that's just perfect coverage, and that's going to be picked off. That is insane for the pick, though. But, yeah, that was just a bad read. Bell was completely locked in man, and that's just a terrible read. Back-to-back, well, not back-to-back, but 2 bad interceptions, not on Jadarius' fault. That's just a force. Of course, what a dive, but still, we can't lose this game. We just can't lose this game. The way we're playing around, we just deserve to lose it, but we can't. And I'm on that, but no engagement. Putting that covered 2 zone, deep zone, and they're just slipping underneath. And deep over the middle of the field. Great, like, recovery, but still another first down. Bringing the blitz from the weak side, and I was worried about that. I mean, we try what we can. We're out there with Cam Jones. Huge hit by Walt James. Pacheco was trying to evade us. Couldn't get it. Cam Jones is undeniable. Hide all you want. He's coming. Oh, he's going to keep it. And I missed. No way. He gets blasted, but to the 7 goes Daniel Jones. No shots. I feel like I ran right into him and it just didn't give me anything. Cam Jones, great tackle. To the 2, 4th quarter. I mean, I think you pretty much have to sell out for the run here. Gotta assume it's a run. Get out there, we can't. Pacheco, free touchdown. 4th quarter, and we find ourselves down. Hand off on the inside. I mean, even when it's just like, why would you run it? They still stop it perfectly. Quick look over the middle with Shorter. Might be our look. It's like the only thing that's really open this game, and Shorter fights for about 7. Which is annoying because, like I said, Jadarius hasn't been bad this game. We've just had a couple of bad reads, and Beatty will finally get some blocks. Nice stiff arm. Easy first down for him. Look what's going on here. Like, these plays are crazy. Stay in bounds. Nice. Beatty gains about 9. Get that deep cross look. I feel like that strong safety is going to cover Morant. Maybe not. Oh, we don't get the time. Please. Go down. Good slide. That's a lot of yards lost. Maxx Crosby's crazy. That's a pretty big play to Morant, and Freeland just, he's just getting crushed. Well, you guys know the drill. It's screen pass city. We can get at least half of this. I mean, you pretty much have to go for this. It just feels like we're not losing by 11. Am I crazy? Gets it out there. Kind of ran a... Oh, we needed that so bad. Kind of juke moves. I didn't believe that guy was going to stop him. I did not believe our offensive lineman was going to make the play there. I really just didn't. Deep in for Kuntz. Maybe if they leave him, he has a chance to get this converted. And there goes Bell. And he holds on. What a play. To the 35. Don't know why. We can slow down. We can slow down. I don't know why I'm excited. I mean, I know why I'm excited. Same play. Okay, whatever. No way. Okay. I took that shot because if he gets a second to throw this game, that's a touchdown. The throw is actually not even that bad either. That's the crazy part. Is Morant not open? How do they cover both? A little behind him, and that's... Make sure we get that first down. At this point, just getting the completions has been hard enough as is. Kuntz? I mean, no one on him? Wide open. Touchdown number 2 for Kuntz. I don't know what they're doing. We will take those blown coverages. Ronnie Bell, though. What a guy. RPO has been kind of cooking for us this game. Shorter did fumble on this, but let's see what we got. Block wasn't what we needed. The spin was crazy, and then Von Miller injured. We have had no answer for them so far. They are at the 22-yard line. First down and 10. So at best, we're going for the two-point conversion touchdown, and it's not going to be. I mean, it's 1st and 10, 22 yards out, and they're still throwing. Oh, my. That is actually kind of ridiculous, the way they just played that. Like, they didn't need to do all that yet. They did. Can't even get that throw off, and Morant's just sleeping. Once again, I don't know why when he has an option route, he chooses the dumbest option every time. How can you be such a good receiver but be so bad? I genuinely don't get it. Screen pass on 2nd down. Usually it's a 3rd down. Can't even get the throw off. This line sucks. I get it's a screen pass, but you don't just let him go in free. I mean, it would never work. The screen would literally never work if you did that. Like, what are we doing? Please tell me this is a blitz as it looks like one. Not really. Morant's open. Behind him, but it's a good throw. Morant has an ankle. Not going to get the touchdown, but that's a great play to the 49-yard line. Good throw. Really good throw. Great route, obviously. That's really bad. What a freaking catch, though. He's cooking. Kind of just force it to him. I didn't really like anything else. I was hoping I would find something over the middle, but just didn't have the time. Kind of panicked that throw as well. I mean, I could double team, but the problem is it's not been just Maxx Crosby. It's been literally their whole entire D-line beating us. That is a freaking huge ask. I tried to throw it behind the linebacker, but that was just a force. 3rd and 6. I kind of want to just run. I double tap. I genuinely don't understand what's happening. Is there like an ability where I can't pump fake anymore? Do they have an ability on where I can't pump fake? 2 times this game now. I double tapped it to pump fake, and it just didn't pump fake. It just went right to him. It just threw it to him. Is this throw power so bad that they just think touch pass every time, and we're just going to give up the touchdown? Good tackle, but doesn't really matter. This was genuinely a frustrating one because there's so many things that shouldn't have happened, whether it be a bad decision or just the game physically not working. Good job off the edge. I mean, I'm going to try, I guess, but the only thing that's probably going to happen is us throwing more picks that really aren't deserved. It's really frustrating. Like, I'm kind of getting pissed. One of these times is going to be a freaking RPO. Or not RPO read. I'm not going to run commit this time. I think this is going to be a throw. Maybe not. Cut back, great tackle. I mean, we get the stop, but, I mean, barring a literal miracle. I mean, if you got the kicker of, like, the field goal block for the touchdown here, I still wouldn't believe in it. And that's a freaking big play. I can't believe we lost it. That we should not have lost to the Shamrocks. We just should not have. Once again, this just felt like one of those games where, like, we weren't losing, but we lost. Like, it felt like a game where, like, it was like, we'll just, you know, it'll happen. Don't worry about it. We're going to get the touchdown. We'll get the stop. It is what it is. But no, we lost. I genuinely just don't understand what happened. I actually want to test it real quick. I'm just going to run a drag route because it should be safe on the double tap. I just want to test the pump fake. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. There was 2 pump fakes in this game where they just didn't pump, and he just threw it to him. I really don't know why that happened, but twice that did happen. I don't know. Get the ball off. I brought a running back blocker. Our O-line is literally dying. It's just one pass rusher, really, that's good. And then one time he does have time to throw, he just misses Morant by a mile. You know, if we're going to lose the game and Jadarius is going to have a billion picks, at least let Joe Morant just cook. And just instant again, dude. I mean, there's nothing we can do. That's it. GG. We lost. I mean, what is the running back legitimately doing here? Oh, no. He got in. Like, what is he doing? Who is he watching? Right guard got cooked. I just really need Jackson to become that. Him or Ronnie Shelton, whoever. I need them to become Maxx Crosby. He wrecked the game. He literally wrecked the game. He completely won the game solo. Double teamed him, didn't matter. Didn't matter. I mean, the other guys are doing pretty well in fairness as well, but we never had a chance. The offensive line decided we were going to lose this game. Simply put, there's nothing else to it. The offensive line decided we lost, and that is how the game ended. Made Daniel Jones look like a god. Our run game, there really wasn't many run lanes. I know the yards per carry looked decent, but it just trust me, okay? Morant, 132 yards, no touchdowns. Kuntz, 2 touchdowns with 75 yards. And just an utter disappointment. Trust me, if you're pissed off, I am even more pissed off. It just, once again, felt like a game where we weren't going to lose. I don't know what else to tell you. I just felt like we weren't going to lose this game, and we did. And speaking of Morant, deservingly, a guy that has an upgrade points. Going to go slot. I think his release is already pretty good. It's really medium and short that he needs to get up. Best way to get that, I think, is slot. 2 short route, 1 a catch. Puts him at 80 short, I suppose, but it is so hard to develop multiple things. I suppose he is like, rookie, and he's already really damn good, but medium and deep, we're going to have to go deep threat, and then we're going to have to go physical or slot to get short route / release. But he's developing pretty nicely. It'd be nice to get an actual dev up, but he is developing pretty nice. They're going against the Steamers, who just seem to be in close games every single week. I mean, it's a good team to be playing against if we're trying to erase this really awful memory, but something just tells me the Steamers, like most weeks, are not going to make it easy. Anyways, that's the end of this doubleheader. If you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate the support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PK plays for non-mana content. I don't know if we had a like goal in this one, but I don't know, 200 likes for the next Bisons franchise episode to come out tomorrow. That's really about it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.